For those of you who have been listening, we've been doing this internet thing. We took it off terrestrial. I took a 2-year vacation, and then I had some issues that I had to deal with. They're dealt with. Yay for me. And so then we brought the show back, right? And it took only 2 lousy years to build this thing, right? So, okay, so it's only been about a month. Now, in that month, I have produced not just theories and evidence, but I've also produced, ideas about what Donald Trump wants. And from the beginning, I said that the only way for Donald Trump to save face in all this, after he loses so completely in the Electoral College, I mean, it's going to be a rout, is if he and Mark Burnett, remember I kept saying, what's the difference? The TV's so rife with, news models anymore. What's the difference between Mark Burnett and Aaron Burnett and Trump is, a big media star. But trust me, I now know. Donald Trump wants to start the TNN, the Trump News Network. I swear to God, that's what this is about. And I said the only way he would save face is if he said, I did all this to show you how stupid America is and to show you how racist a country we are. I've always been a liberal Democrat. I've never not been a liberal Democrat. I broke the Republican Party for you. I did it as a lovely gift, but as a parting gift, because really what I wanted to do all along was start a news network. It's going to be called the Trump News Network, or TNN, and I'm going to hire, everybody out of Fox. I'm going to take Megyn Kelly. That's why they made up. Okay. I'm going to take Stephen Bannon from Breitbart. I'm going to take Roger Ailes, who has got a bone to pick with Fox, and we're going to kick their ass. That is what Donald Trump wants. Trump has. How many votes did he get? 13 to 16 million votes in the primaries. You start a network with 13 sycophants, with 13 million sycophants, 13 million people, their eyeballs on your network, you will make $1 billion the first year. You will make $1 billion. You can sell advertising to every big pharma company. You could sell advertising to every big bank. Anyway, it dawns on me, he could sell to every big bank. He can sell to every big pharma company. Half of what you see there is addressing your funky yellow toe, okay? Everything you see there is 5 minutes of side effects so that, you could not have a rash. I mean, that's all that's advertised anymore, right, on the news. He knows this. 13 million crazy people watching the Trump News Network. That's why Steve Bannon went over to that campaign. That's why Roger Ailes is in the Trump camp. They are going to spork Fox News so hard. Yeah, they're going to fork them. Here, this is what Ben Shapiro wrote. Okay, this is crazy about who Steve Bannon is, because a lot of people don't know. They just read that stuff. You don't realize, the people behind these stupid websites that put this crazy crap out there. You don't know who they are. You don't ever ask who they are. First thing I do when I go to a website and I've never seen it before, Vox was new. I had to go and check that out to see if that was a reasonable place to get news. There's a whole bunch of places like that they just pop up and you don't know. So I always go to who we are, or contact us, or about us, or meet our reporters or our board of directors. I always go to that page to see who this is. Okay, I am that geek that says paid for by the, and I look them up. Like for instance, this.
The American National Super PAC makes this call to support Donald Trump. My name is Mary Mitchell, and I am a member of the American Freedom Party.
Okay, so you get this little grandma calling your house, and she's a member of the American Freedom Party, and she's going to give you a message for Donald Trump.
The American National Super PAC makes...
The American National Super... So I'm the one that goes and looks it up and finds out they're white supremacists. Oh, yeah. That's me. That's what I do. So anyway, let me tell you who Steve Bannon is. According to Ben Shapiro, who worked for him, or worked with him as the chief editor of Breitbart, he said, number one, Steve Bannon turned Breitbart into Trump Pravda for his own personal gain. Well, let me read it from the top, because I want you to know who he is. He said, on Wednesday, the Trump campaign shifted top campaign staff. The new CEO, not campaign mayor, the new CEO of the campaign is predictably and hilariously, Stephen K. Bannon, another Steve. What is with Trump and guys named Steve? It's very freaky. I guess if you're going to work for the Trump News Network, you're all going to have to be named Steve. I'll be the liberal. You can call me Stevie. Okay, Stephen K. Bannon, the current chairman of Breitbart News. I have a bit of experience with Bannon, given that I was the editor-at-large of Breitbart News for 4 years and worked closely with Breitbart and Bannon. Okay, this is Ben Shapiro, former editor-at-large for Breitbart. Number one, Steve Bannon turned Breitbart into Trump Pravda for his own personal gain. This is a wild story, so prepare for it. It's great. Back in March, I quit Breitbart News when it became clear to me that they had decided that loyalty to Donald Trump outweighed loyalty to their own employees, helping Trump smear one of their own reporters, Michelle Fields, by essentially calling her a liar for saying that she had been grabbed by then Trump campaign manager Corey Lewandowski. Now, you know, Corey Lewandowski works for CNN currently, which is really creepy. But he's also on the payroll of the Trump campaign because he's still receiving severance.